Hi friends, it's me, HusseiNova, and we're going to be wrapping up the big 25. So, like always, we usually start with the bad stuff first, like the worst stuff, just because we want to end on a positive note. So, I'm gonna be going over the 10 worst albums of the year. Let's get right into it without further ado. At number 10, we have Playboy Cardi I Am Music. Now, this was just a rough year for trap as a whole, because it feels like we've been getting the same slop for 5 years. And I Am Music is honestly no exception. I don't know why, like, or a lot of people, a lot of articles are like saying this is one of the best of the year. I just disagree. Like, this was not it. Playboy Cardi tries to put on a deep voice just to, like, try something new, but it ain't working. He's trying to sound like Future so bad, but it's not it. And this was way too long of an album. There were so many fillers. I got tired by the end, and like a lot of the times the features were carrying it, like the features were carrying the songs. Cardi was not. You know, as much as I don't like Colada Red, I think it's better than this album for sure. At number 9, we got Taylor Swift, The Life of a Showgirl. There were probably, like, maybe some albums that I missed that were way worse than this album, but this album was probably the most disappointing of the year. Like, when you were gonna get Shellback and Max Martin on your team, and you were promising a pop comeback album, and then you gave us high school lyrics, dick jokes, mean girl lyrics targeting like Charlie XCX and others, and just being petty again. And it's like, you're Taylor Swift. Like, you overcome everything. You're the most selling artist, but yet here you are, like, still being bitter at other people for like no reason. Like, and I don't understand why. And the production is not good too. Like, no. I don't know how, like, having Max Martin and Shellback and getting like generic production, like, I don't know how that happened, but it happened. Yeah, this album was not good. It was so not good. It was cringe. Number 8, we got Lil Wayne, The Carter 6. Another big disappointment. Like, with the Carter series, you expect quality, but Lil Wayne didn't give it to us. Like, he just threw a bunch of songs and slapped the title The Carter 6 on it. This was bad. This was just not consistent whatsoever. Like, when you have Peanuts to an Elephant and what is it? If I Play Guitar and like all these other bad songs, next to like just some mediocre hip hop songs, like, this ain't it. Lil Wayne did not deliver whatsoever. Number 7 is Maroon 5, Love is Like. Yeah, did anyone even like notice that Maroon 5 dropped an album? Like, is that how bad like they have fallen off? Cause I feel like I was probably the only one who knew Maroon 5 dropped, which is obviously not true, but you know what I mean. Like, their relevancy is almost gone. And have they improved? Like have they, changed up their style? And the answer to that question is no, they haven't. They actually got worse, and they're making like really generic, more generic music than they ever made before, honestly. I mean, like, Jordy was a low point, but I don't think this was an improvement at all. This was generic and bland, and I feel like the world has moved on from Maroon 5, and I think we should move on because there's nothing to talk about with this generic, bland album. At number 6, we got Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco, I Said I Love You First. You know, most about what I said about the Maroon 5, I could say about this album because, again, this was just very boring and this album honestly almost put me to sleep. It's so boring. And like, Benny Blanco is a great producer, but he wasn't cooking on this album. And Selena Gomez, like, she just sounds tired. She sounds tired. Like, I feel like she's kind of moving on from music, probably after this, anyways. But yeah, she just sounded very bored, and the production was not helping at all. I don't know, like, this felt like slop pop. It was not good at all. Oh yeah, and there were older songs I think placed on here. Like, they couldn't even make like new songs. They put older songs on here, and it didn't help whatsoever. At number 5, we got Rise Against Ricochet. So yeah, this was the year that I discovered Rise Against, and unfortunately, they dropped their worst album this year. And like, I just want to know who said yes to the mixing. The mixing for this album is not good at all. At times, his vocals were being drowned out by the instrumentals. And yeah, sometimes like the vocals even sounded like out of key too. I don't know what happened in the mixing department, but this was not good. And the lyrics were very basic. Like, for a political album, this did not deliver either. It was like very generic lyrics on top of like awful mixing. So like, yeah, I just don't want to listen to this album ever again. It sounded terrible. At number 4, we got MGK Lost Americana. At this point, I don't really have any more expectations for MGK. Like, it seems no matter what genre he tries, it's just not good at all. His writing is just still cliche. His vocals are not getting any better. And, switching to pop did not help him at all. Because, like, we're getting so many generic pop albums this year that MGK's album is just not gonna stand out at all. He's just gonna be on the worst of lists again and again. I don't really expect him to improve, so like, maybe if he drops again in 2026, I probably won't even like put him on these lists because it's so exhausting to listen to his music. At number 3, we got Will Smith, based on a true story. Yeah, at first, like, I came in thinking this album would be funny, but you know how wrong I was. I mean, like, yes, he's fucking corny. Like, he's super corny. He's throwing in corny ass bars, trying to fit in. And that is funny, but like, I did not expect this album to be so preachy. And it's so preachy that it just feels like pandering. Like, it really feels like pandering. And the way he's just saying a bunch of nothing, like, he thinks this is deep. He thinks this is like amazing, but he's just saying a load of nothing. And like, still being a narcissist, by the way. Like, I feel like he was not sorry for that slap. And like, like, was anybody asking for this album, by the way? Like, but yeah, it is funny to talk about this album because it was just so cringe. But like, at the end of the day, like, this album was just annoying too. Like, there just got to a point where it's like, shut up. You're still bitter that you slapped Chris Rock and like the media turned on you. Like, that's how I feel about this album. And it was not good either. You should stay in the Kia Asylum because that's where you belong. At number 2, we got the king of slop pop, Alex Warren. You'll be alright, kid. My god, this album was so long. It was so long to sit through, and I'm really wondering, like, how the hell did Alex Warren, of all people, had the biggest song of the year, and like, it's nothing special. Like, you could just listen to Hosier, and like, it's way better. Like Hosier's a way better artist, way better vocals. I just don't understand Alex Warren. Like, this is the definition of slop. Like, slop pop. Like, if this is even considered pop, because like, I don't know, this is so boring. This was such a drag to get through. I don't even want to talk about it. Like, this album puts me to sleep, and I never want to listen to it again. And I never want to listen to what is it, Ordinary. That's such an annoying song every time it comes on the radio. And you know I'm gonna put that song on my worst songs list. Number 1, we got You by Scuddy, Young Thug. If anyone became a Kia this year, it's definitely Young Thug. Like, after he got freed, I don't know what happened to him. His crash shots. And then, like, he dropped this album. This album is the trap album to end all trap albums. All generic trap albums. Like, Young Thug, 21 Savage, and others, they've been giving us the same slop for 5 years. Almost 5 years, maybe like even more than 5 years. Like, same features, same beats, nothing new whatsoever. And then, like, Young Thug, he is just like bitter that his friends snitched on him, and now he's becoming a locale, because like, that's exactly who he is now. And like, he and like his friends all had the nerve to say like, fuck the streets, and it's like, it's not the streets' fault. It's you and all your friends, like, just making the same slop rap music. Like, unfortunately, this year there was just so much fucking slop. And I'm done. I'm tired of it. We're all tired of it. And Yanta, like, he's just so annoying again. Like, on this album, he was annoying. He was such a tryhard, like, using the hard R word, the hard R N word, like, not good whatsoever. Yeah, I'm just fucking tired of this music. Like, trap music is dead. 2026, think of something fucking new. So the big 25 is over, and it's definitely like one of the weakest years for mainstream music. Maybe the weakest year of like mainstream music for the 2000s. Cause like there was just so much slop this year. Just boring music and like nothing innovative in the mainstream alleys. Like when you see my best of lists, like I would definitely like give like more appreciation for smaller artists, smaller like pop and rap artists. So I look forward to that. Happy holidays, happy late holidays, Merry Christmas, whatever. See you guys in the next one. Bye.